I said that they weren't going to be a team to take lightly, and I was right. The Colts, that was a. I had a feeling that was going to be a tough game, man, and it really was. I was highly, highly, highly impressed on that, especially that first drive of the game for the Eagles, man. Carson Wentz, like that offense looks so much more fluent, and just Carson, man, he's out there making plays, like moving the ball down the field. It was like he didn't even skip a beat. I mean, there were times where he still showed, rust. Just I felt like that was going to be natural. Um, he he wasn't 100% accurate. I mean, he kind of overthrew a few passes and whatnot, things like that. I don't think that was really unexpected just because of the amount of time it's been since he's played in a game. But I think overall, man, he did great. Um, he showed mobility, which it didn't take long for me to stop feeling nervous about him coming back in the game and taking that first hit and whatnot. It didn't take long for me at all to have that nervousness go away. So I'm feeling good, really really good with Carson Wentz now. Um, it seemed like the line was playing a little bit better. I mean, he was sacked I think like 5 times I think it was. Um, but he was just good, man. I did notice though there were a few times where I thought he might have normally would have taken off and ran, but he kind of attempted a pass instead. Um, there were 7 different receivers or players that caught passes. 6 of them were more than one. I think it was only like 3 of them that were actually wide receivers. Um, and speaking of wide receivers, I was actually really happy that after Jordan Matthews got his first catch, he had 2 catches in the game. So after his first catch, he got a pretty good cheer from the crowd. Man, that was really nice to see. Um, but it was just another win, man. That the team gritted out, fought through it. It was a little tough, man. And Frank Reich, man, I do miss the guy. I really do. And I really wish him the best of luck out there in Indianapolis. I think long term he's going to be really special for them. So, I have no ill will towards the Colts because of him mainly. But yeah, now they just need to do us a favor and finish beating. Well, they already beat the Redskins. They just got there and beat Dallas and the Giants. And I'm happy. So, but yeah, man. So the Colts game, we go 2-1 with the win, and next week is going to be a big game as well. So, man, just a good feeling overall. Alshon was questionable going into the game. I had a feeling he wasn't going to play. So this week might be more likely that he will play. I still don't know the odds, like 75% maybe. I don't know. It's just I don't know. But if he plays, that'll be great, man. I was really happy to see Dallas Goedert. He was much more involved. Wentz loves the tight ends, and Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert, they both played a big role on in the offense. So that was a positive sign, man. And Goddard, of course, he got his first touchdown of his career. So that was a lot of positives in this game. Not just the fact that we won, but within that win, there was a lot of positives. You know, um, I think the kind of I guess negative that stands out to everybody is Jalen Mills. I mean, I think with Jalen Mills is what it is at this point with him. He's an aggressive cornerback who takes risks. Not all of them are smart. Like that first pass, he had 2 pass interference penalties against him, and that first one, was pretty stupid. Really, I mean, he couldn't even really argue it because he he was basically climbing over the receiver's shoulder, back of his shoulders and whatnot. I mean, that's kind of that's gonna, yeah. But with Jalen Mills, it's pretty much what he is what we're gonna get at this point. I mean, I would not be opposed to seeing him being moved to safety, maybe next year or whatnot. Because I mean, we kind of need him at cornerback this year, but maybe try to work him into the safety position if maybe McLeod's not going to be back. I don't know, but yeah, man, I like Jalen Mills. I do. I've said it before, but he can at times be a liability out there in pass coverage. We just need consistency from him, and I think he'll be fine. But it's just he has these moments, man, where I don't know if they're mental lapses or I don't know. But next week, man, gotta fix it. So that's all I got, man. Just a little bit of kind of rambling talk after the game. Dallas lost. Always a good thing. But the Giants won, and then Washington won. So we're kind of keeping pace at this point. We just need some help along the way as far as other teams, man. They need to beat these other NFC East teams. So, not really worried about the Giants, though. I'm really not. So, but anyway, peace out, man. Go Birds, as always, man. Let's go to 3-1 next week. We got to make it happen. Don't underestimate anybody. Nobody. Go Birds.